Do you want to learn phrasal verbs in a fun, interesting way? Stay here because we are going to learn 15 phrasal verbs with the preposition up. Welcome everybody today. Welcome and let's begin. That's right, today we're going to talk about phrasal verbs with up. If this is your first time here, make sure you press subscribe, and if you enjoy today's content, then make sure you press the like button. Also, we have other videos in our playlist, Fun with Phrasal Verbs, and if you're watching this and you want this PPT right here, then you can find the link in the description. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so our first phrasal verb is eat up. By the way, if you are watching, good afternoon. Make sure you eat up all of your breakfast before going to school. That's right, Zara Becchieri, make sure you eat up all of your breakfast before going to school. If you eat up something, then you finish eating it. You finish eating it. I ate up all of my dinner because I was hungry. Come on, darling, eat up your food. So, eat up just means to finish eating. Do you want to eat up some of my lunch? Let me know in the comments below. It's a good phrasal verb for telling somebody to eat. Okay. On to the next one. The next one is to write up. And if you write up something, it means that you produce a written version of something, okay? That's what it means. So also you can say, I was too tired to write up my notes. Please make sure you write up your report before next week. Yeah? I need to write everything up by tomorrow, okay? So just like with eat up, it's like finish eating something. The write up also has the meaning of finish writing something as well, okay? Is there anything you need to write up before tonight? Maybe your homework, right? Make sure you write up your homework. That's right, Paradise, that's right, Zari. Oh, sorry. Finish up or wrap up. It means like to finish something. Come on. Finish up your breakfast. That's right, lolly lolly. My mum used to say to me, eat up your vegetables. She used to say, come on, lolly. Finish up your vegetables. Let's wrap up our discussion and have a vote. Wrap up is the same as finish up. They both mean to finish something. But to wrap up is kind of in a more formal way. As you can see, we've used it in some business aspects here. So we can say, let's wrap up our discussion and have a vote, or we need to wrap up this deal within the next hour, or we will lose the deal. So this is our special phrasal verb here, wrap up. Now, yes, let's not wrap up this live stream. It's okay, don't worry, Paradise. We are not going to wrap up this live stream. So, lift up also has the meaning to move something up. Oh, I need to lift up the weights. Could you lift up the table so I can put a rug under it? Yeah? Could you lift up the table so I can put the rug under it? There's some good comments, by the way, going on in the comments right now, so well done. I need to lift up the sofa so I can find the dog's toy. Sorry, I usually make noise when I lift something up. I'm a little bit weak. When I lifted up the rug, I found my key. Yeah, I've been looking for my key all the time, and finally I lifted up my rug and I found it. Yes, we are going to wrap up this lesson in a while. Pick up, lift up from the ground, okay? Could you pick up all of your toys, please? It sounds like something you should say to a child, right? Could you pick up all of your toys, please? They are everywhere on the floor. But also pick up. Oh no, that doesn't sound very good. Paradise, can you lift my legs up? It's broken. Maybe I shouldn't lift up your leg if it's broken. Maybe I need to call the ambulance. The next one here says, could you pick me up from the station? This word pick up here has two meanings. Not only to lift someone from the ground or lift something from the ground, but also to collect someone. Maybe I drive my car to your home or school and I can pick you up. This person says, could you pick me up from the station? In the last example here, we can see that both of the examples are used. If you pick up all of the paper, I will pick you up from the party later. You see what I did there? If you pick up all of your paper, if you pick up all of the paper from the floor, I will pick you up from the party later. Prop up, okay? Look, I've got a pillow to prop myself up. Oh, prop myself up, there we go. To support someone in an upright position. If you prop yourself up, you can have a drink of water. Oh, thank you. I'm going to have a drink of tea, or sorry, coffee instead. Delicious. I propped myself up on the pillow and read my book. Zari, you should get stronger. Sounds good, lolly lolly. Oh wow, Paradise, I'm sorry. I propped myself up on the pillow and read my book. I used the wall to prop my bike up when I went to the shop. Yeah, so you can put your bike against the wall, and that here is the meaning of prop up. To shore up. If you shore something up or you shore up something, it means to strengthen something, to improve something. Not necessarily with yourself, like I would not say I want to shore up my muscle. It sounds a little bit strange. But look at the examples here. We need some new policies to shore up the economy. You know, the world economy at the moment is so bad. We need some new policies to make the world economy, to improve the economy. After the earthquake, we decided to shore up the walls and the ceiling. It's a good idea, I think, because if you don't shore up the walls and the ceiling, everything will fall down. We have a difficult task of shoring up our company image. Probably because we did some bad stuff and now everyone hates us. So it's going to be difficult to shore up our company image. Well, Paradise, you came to the right place. Paradise says, I want to shore up my speaking skills, so I'm here. You made a good decision, Paradise. And so did you. You made a good decision too. And if you're enjoying the content so far, make sure you press the like button. And if you haven't done so already because you are not cool, you have to press the subscribe button. If you press the subscribe button, your English will improve by 5 to 10%. Pep up. Come on. To make something more interesting, lively and energetic. Yes, you may have heard of the term pep talk, where you say, come on. But you can also pep something up. You can pep up something. So add some chili to pep up the taste a bit. The taste sounds so much better when I've pepped it up. A good night's sleep will pep you up. That's right, I had a good night's sleep last night. The smell of the buns, pepped me up. It sounds so good, it smells so good. I feel so good. Because the smell of the buns, it's pepped me up. It's made me energetic, interesting, and lively. Woohoo! I just realised I look like a monkey then. To jazz up. To make something more attractive. Yes, I jazzed myself up by wearing this black t-shirt today. We jazzed up our living room by adding some colourful cushions. Yes, one way to jazz up your living room, to jazz up your house, is to add some colourful cushions. He jazzed up the dish with some spices, yes. In India they love to jazz their dishes up with some spices, right? A bit spice here, a bit spice there. I'm jazzing up my dish. Jazz the dress up with some jewellery, that's right. Ladies, if you want to look even more fashionable and even more cool, jazz the dress up with some jewellery. Lolly Lolly, do you like to add chili to your pizza? Yes, because she just said she wants to pep her pizza up. I like to pep my pizza up. Very good, yeah? Very good sentence. We have a lot of good sentences in the comments, so if you want to practice using some of these phrasal verbs, make sure you put the sentence in the comments below. Thank you. End up. To finally be somewhere. That's right, if you end up in a place, that means after some time, you are there. They are travelling across Europe and hope to end up in Moscow. That's right. If you leave London and you travel across Europe, maybe you will end up in Moscow. That's right. She'll end up broke if she keeps spending money like this. That's right. If you spend a lot of money, you will end up broke. That means after some time of spending the money, you will be broke. And here the word broke means have no money. After travelling the world, she ended up becoming a nun. That's right, maybe she travelled to lots of different places in the world, you know, Africa, South America, North America, Europe, Asia, the Middle East. After travelling all of that time, she ended up becoming a nun. Maybe that's a good thing, right? Blow up is kind of like... It can also be used to make something bigger or seem bigger. Here I wrote, made to seem worse than it is. The story was blown up by the journalists, right? Whenever there's a news story in the world, maybe sometimes it's blown up to being something bigger than it really is, right? No matter the journalist, no matter the newspaper, no matter the story, they're always blowing up the news, right? Making it seem more urgent or exaggerated than it was before. Also, you can blow up an argument. The argument was blown up out of proportion. Priya is in the comments. So, maybe their argument wasn't so bad, but everyone thought it was bad, so they were talking about it. But maybe they blew it up out of proportion. They blew it up bigger than it really was. Blow up can also mean explode, like, but also it can mean to be angry. So here it says, my dad blew up at my mum, so you can imagine someone basically being really angry, maybe saying some words I can't say on a live stream, and that is probably how we can express blow up here. They just blew up at each other all of a sudden. What a good idea, Zari. I wish I have some flowers to jazz up my room too. Stick up. Oh, my finger is sticking up. It means to point up above the surface of something, okay? I don't know if you have this problem, but when I get up, my hair is always sticking up. You see, my hair is sticking up. Lolly, lolly. There were some rocks sticking up out of the water. You can imagine the surface of the water and there's lots of rocks sticking up, right? The pencil is sticking up. Anything like this, you can describe as sticking up. What you should do is stick up your finger. If you're using iPhone or iPad, stick up your finger like this and move towards the subscribe button if you haven't done so. If you have pressed the subscribe button before, just move that finger over to the like button and then just put your finger there. It gives you a good sensation. To show up. I showed up today. It means to arrive. I invited 30 people, but only 20 people showed up. It's so sad. I haven't shown up late for work in a long time. That's a good thing, right? Cheers, by the way. I haven't shown up late for work in a long time. That's really good. Maybe today, actually, for the live stream, I showed up a few minutes late. Well, that's great, Priya. I'm happy for that. So, buy up. Buy in large amounts. Yes, if you buy up something, you buy a lot of stuff. You buy a large quantity of something. He bought up all the land in the surrounding area. Wow. I heard Donald Trump is buying up all the land in Florida. Soon he will own all of it. Or maybe I've just blown up that out of proportion. Certain investors are buying up all of the stocks. maybe there's something we should be following. I heard a story that Warren Buffett has been buying up a lot of stocks recently. I should find out what those stocks are. Maybe he can help me make a lot of money. Priya just showed up in the live stream, that's right. Everyone showed up today in the live stream. There are 5 people who showed up in the live stream. There are 5 people in the live stream right now. Without including me. Open up. It means to let people know more about you. If you open up, maybe you are willing to tell everyone your feelings or your sensation about something. I have never opened up to anyone except you. If you open up to your counselor, maybe he can help you. You want to buy up, Priya, you want to buy up all of the spices. Your professor blew up at you, Zari. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear your professor blew up at you. I hope you're feeling fine. If you open up to your counsellor, maybe he can help you. Yes, a counsellor is someone who can help you with your emotional problems, issues. If you do feel sad about anything, it's okay, go see a counsellor. I think it's normal. So anyway, thank you so much for today's live stream. We have streamed and taught and learnt about 15 phrasal verbs with the word up. If you want to learn more, that's right, press subscribe. Also, don't forget to watch this video again, because you can not only review some of the things we have said, but you know, the more times you watch this video, I think the more it will go into your brain and it will stick there. Make sure also that you leave some comments in the comments below. And yeah, we also have the PPT. This PPT that I've been showing you right here. The link to that is in the description below. You just need to make sure you have a Google account. And what's more, there are so many more videos on this channel talking about phrasal verbs. This maybe is the 10th time, the 10th episode. And if you think about it, there's like 2 to 3 hours of me talking about phrasal verbs now available on that playlist. So just find the playlist called Fun with Phrasal Verbs, and you can have fun with me and learn phrasal verbs at the same time. And until next time, you beautiful, handsome, awesome people, keep practicing.